popularity of toy haulers growing and growing, besides hauling your toys, this may be just a perfect trailer that you never thought about. Jeff Johnston shows us 3 different size toy haulers and why they're not just for hauling toys. Also, think you'd like owning a vintage trailer? Why not try living in one before you buy? And you can do just that at the Vintages Trailer Resort in Dayton, Oregon. Then later, we join Mark and Don Pope from RV Education 101 and find out what's on their lesson plan this week. Rollin on TV is sponsored by Carefree of Colorado, celebrating over 45 years of RV awning innovation. Closed captioning, where available, is sponsored by Forest River. Begin the journey.
Toy hauler trailers have been a part of the RV industry for 20 plus years. Toy haulers were initially designed for people to be able to take their mobile toys with them. Motorcycles, quads, side-by-sides, that sort of vehicle. The toy hauler provides a garage space with the door that flops down, and you can park your toys in there. But a lot of people who don't have those things are buying these because, frankly, a toy hauler is just a really great idea. It's a fantastic use of the space. But we're here at George Sutton RV in Eugene, Oregon. So we're going to take a look at 3 different models of toy hauler. To learn a little more about the toy haulers, Kip Shields, the sales manager for Sutton RV. Howdy, Kip.
How are you?
And you're the guy who knows all about the toy haulers, right?
We know a lot about them here.
Okay, and this one that we're looking at first is which model?
This is a Wildwood X-Lite. It's one of the lighter weight toy haulers.
Lighter weight, and it's kind of at the more or less the lower end.
It's at the entry level.
Entry level price. Okay. What does it take to get in here? Because it looks like a big heavy door, and if it's designed to be able to roll a vehicle up, it's got to be fairly heavy. But
yeah, so you've got, on this particular model, you've got 4 sets of springs that have a pretty good tension level on them. So when it's coming down, it doesn't just slam down on the ground. And when you're putting it up, it actually really helps get the door back up. Because it is backed for putting toys on.
Okay, and they all, I guess they all have these commercial type latches.
Correct.
Okay.
Pretty easy to do.
All right.
And you just give it a tug, and
yeah,
I'm holding it with 3 fingers right now.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
Well, pretty easy.
Nice. Yeah. Well, can't argue with that. That's easy.
Total length from the back to the front of the hitch is 29 feet.
Okay, so this is the size that you would tow with a lot of family-sized pickups.
Correct.
Maybe half-ton might be pushing it, but a 3/4 ton.
A newer half-ton can even do this without any troubles. This will actually fold out into the bed, and then it'll come up to the wall here, and they actually have little hooks here where you strap it to the wall so that you have extra room for your toys or whatever living space, dance area. It does come standard, but if you didn't want the furniture back here, the factory can omit that for you. Or you can put it in a storage unit and maybe include it with the trailer if you go to trade it in at some point. The 2 chairs will generally go up front near the entry door, or even right next to the bed. They've got enough room next to the bed to where they sit in there snug so that they're not bouncing around and damaging things in travel. The tie downs on the floor are centered pretty well to be able to move your toys in between there and not have to be hindered by the cabinets or the door frame there.
Okay, and it's pretty hard to miss this bed too.
It'll go up to the wall, so that the ceiling there, yes, so that you can get the taller toys, maybe a side-by-side with a light bar on the top. So you can get that in here, and then when you pull your toy out, you can drop it down at nighttime so somebody else has an extra bed.
Yeah, nice.
Or you store your gear up here in transit because a lot of the floor space is taken, so you can get your toy in, drop it down a little bit, store some totes or helmets and things up there while you're traveling.
You had described this as an entry-level model, but looking around, that doesn't say entry-level to me.
No, not anymore.
No.
The toy hauler game has really stepped up in the market to give you more amenities. The kitchens in these are unbelievable nowadays. So you've got your nicer upscale, higher-end solid surface countertops with a sink cover, which is really nice nowadays to use as a cutting board and to cover up dishes if you don't want to do them for that afternoon.
What is that?
The stainless steel trim is awesome in these. It just looks more modern and upscale. The nice glass top cook stove is really nice.
Stone-looking backsplash certainly adds a nice touch. And
the backsplash is nice. Up in the bedroom, you've got a nice queen walk-around bed with lots of underbed storage. The wardrobes on either side are phenomenal for carrying your clothes and leaving shoes and things inside. In the bathroom is really nice these days now too, with glass showers, so you're not fighting the curtain off of you every time you've ever taken a shower.
Yeah,
if you have
the wet anaconda curtain. Yes.
Yes. Lots of room inside there now. So if you do have to change and get dressed after taking a shower, you've got ample room to do that nowadays.
Well, let's go take a look at this second one then.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, it looks like, among other things, the open garage area is a little bit deeper on this one.
Yes, it is.
And this is which model trailer is this?
This is a Stealth by Forest River.
Okay.
Now you have a double bunk system. The first bunk comes down and there's sofas on both sides.
Okay.
You can have it to where the top bed stays up all the way, so you still have your ample headroom. And then at night you can pull the pins and drop it about midway down, so that you still have two beds back here instead of just one.
Oh wow, very cool. But yet, if we're doing daytime functions, you can have plenty of room here too.
Correct. You can get everything up out of the way, so you're not fumbling over things.
Well, there's really not a lot about this rig that the toy hauler part doesn't seem to impact the living part.
No.
It looks like you got everything in here that you would have in a normal conventional RV.
Correct.
Yeah.
This one does pretty good on their floor plans and how they set it up to not hinder your living space. We have one of the largest kitchens I've ever seen in a toy hauler.
It looks like it's in a little slide out. It gives us this extra aisle space and so on. Yeah.
Correct, which is nice. A little more upscale. You've got nicer faucets, a little bit nicer luxury countertops with the solid surface Corian, cabinetry upgrade, larger microwave, larger stove and oven.
Oh, and the oven. Yeah,
correct. Larger oven down here.
My wife is the cook, would love that. Yeah.
Yes, you can actually bake something in there, not just a pizza. Yeah. A little larger of a bathroom, a lot more changing area.
Okay, yeah.
Especially for kids.
Looks like a ceramic toilet.
Correct.
Okay, and it's got the curved surface shower in there again.
Nice big wardrobe in there as well.
And then what's in the back bed, or the front bedroom actually?
In the front bedroom, nice queen bed, walk around, nice underbed storage as well. Wardrobes on both sides, and a nice vent in there to keep the air circulating through there.
Toy haulers are an exciting part of the RV industry. You can do things with a toy hauler trailer that you could never think about years ago with the conventional trailer. And we've already looked at two of them so far, an entry-level model and a mid-range. And now we're going to pop over next door and take a look at a high-end coach that has everything you can possibly want in a toy hauler, and probably some things you haven't even thought of yet. We'll be right back after these commercial messages to take a look, so stay tuned.
Aquachem Tossins. So fast and easy to use, it could seem like a game. Someone once said, the camping doesn't really start until the RV awning comes out. Whoever said that really knew what they were talking about. Carefree of Colorado, celebrating 45 years of RV awning innovation. For more information, visit our website at carefreeofcolorado.com.
Welcome back to Rollin on TV. Let's continue our look at toy hauler trailers. It's an exciting part of the RV industry where you buy an RV. It's not only comfortable, it's really versatile and has a lot of things you can do with it in addition to living in the RV. Now we're here at Sutton RV in Eugene, Oregon, where sales manager Kip Shields is showing us around some of the typical toy hauler products they have on the lot, from entry-level, mid-range, and we're just about to get into one of the higher-end products that looks pretty darned amazing inside. Let's go take a closer look. Well, those other two trailers are pretty impressive, and this one looks pretty amazing. Well, tell us a little bit about it.
This is a Dutchman Voltage. It is the top of the line, the flagship in the toy hauler industry. Lots and lots of features and lots of room at 43 feet.
43 feet means you tow this one with a big dually trailer or pickup, something
Definitely
like that.
a dually 1-ton, correct.
Okay. And of course back here you have the usual garage area, so let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
Well, the first thing that I notice about this particular gate is there's no latches. What sort of a system do they have for that?
That's correct. Nowadays, you enter your key here, and it automatically unlocks from the top.
Nice. Very cool.
And then you just give the handles a nice little pull.
Wow. Very cool. And it looks like it's stopped about halfway down. So this looks more like a patio now than it does a ramp. I mean, obviously that can become a ramp, but in this configuration, what do you do with this?
So with this is pretty neat for safety. When you have your barbecue or kids out here playing, you open up the ramp door, and you have a nice little swing out gate here so that you can totally block off the entire thing.
Very nice. Yeah, this looks like for a toy hauler, yet another opportunity to expand the living space to the outside of the vehicle. And this is one of the setups that I believe Carefree Colorado now has what they call their annex room that can go on the back here to give you even more living space if the weather's bad or you just want to stay warm or a little bit of privacy.
Correct.
Cool. Well, let's wander on inside and take a look at the inside. It looks pretty exciting in there.
Sounds good.
Impressive. Well, the outside of the rig is pretty amazing looking.
Yes,
and
it is.
This is what you get in one of the high-end products. What's different about this one?
The main difference on this one is, unlike the other two that we just saw, this has an enclosed garage area where your living space and your toy space are totally separate from each other.
Oh, okay. Where instead of being blended together like they were in the other two.
Same sofa beds down here. Both of them roll over to make a one continuous large bed.
Yeah, so they match here in the middle, and boy, that's that's good size. That must be queen size at least, so that's nice.
Yeah, these ones will roll over into the bed, and they'll actually go straight up to the ceiling too, along with this one up here.
Oh, they do. I see.
do.
Oh, okay. So the bed. Okay, so you got one bed up here that's a regular mattress, and then this is okay. Yeah, so you can stack them up in here.
This is a unique feature. This is an entirely separate bathroom.
Oh, okay.
So anybody in this living space, after your toys are out, has their own private bathroom, so they're not going up next to the master bedroom to use the restroom in the middle of the night.
Okay, and this being a full bath with toilet, shower, and sink, not even a half bath, fully outfitted.
Full
Very
bath.
nice.
Full bath.
And with that isolation like that, if the kids want to be back here with their loud music, the adults can be up front where it's sane and quiet, or vice versa.
Hopefully.
Very, very nice. Yeah, that's a great feature. But what's this this little reduced area up here all about?
This is another great feature with these larger fifth wheels that you'll get. This on the other side from the inside living area is actually going to be another bunk bed.
Oh, really?
There's another loft space or storage or another bed for the kids if the whole family wants to go.
Okay. Well, let's go take a look.
Let's go look.
Well, it looks like we're back into luxury RV territory up here.
That's right.
And this is the bunk you were talking about up there?
Yeah, that's your loft.
Loft.
Pretty secluded up there. There's even a TV hookup.
Okay, and then I assume someplace in here they've got a ladder hidden so the kids don't have to climb up over the window.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Very cool. And the space in here, I mean, there's not a lot of compromises about anything you can fit into a rig this big.
No, with this particular model, you have dual opposing slides.
Okay.
So you add almost 3/4 of another RV into our living space here.
Yeah. And it's got a huge, that slide out must be 12 feet, and it's got a gigantic sofa there. Is that just a sofa? Is it also a sofa bed? I mean, is that even more
It's not a sofa
sleeping?
bed. It is a 5 recliner.
Oh, okay.
So each seat reclines, which is wonderful for actually sitting on the couch. It's not fighting over the two ends anymore.
Oh, okay. Very cool. And the kitchen looks pretty well appointed here again.
Yes. With this one, you have a little higher end features. You've got a massive double door refrigerator on the bottom and a double door freezer on the top. Lots more food for the entire family. Different cooktop, larger oven.
Yeah, the cooktop looks more residential with that cast iron top. Yeah.
And convection oven now.
Yeah.
So you can microwave or convection oven, and you have your gas oven still.
Oh, okay. Wow, very nice.
Up in the bedroom is really nice. You've got a nice queen walk-around bed with an entertainment system up there, dual wardrobes on either side, and the benefit of that bedroom is you actually have another slide out up there with an entire wardrobe in it. And it's about 6 feet long.
Wow.
Lots of clothing storage.
Good. Well, with this many people that you can haul in a vehicle like this and accommodate, you're going to need storage.
You're going to need a lot of it.
And the bathroom, as the master bath, is it upscale appointments, or what do we see in there?
Yeah, you have a larger residential style shower in there instead of the small neo-angled. It is a nice big size shower, a lot more storage room and just room overall to move around up there.
Well, thanks for joining us for this look at toy hauler trailers. There's a lot you can do with a toy hauler beyond just hauling your toys. So their versatility and the features they have to offer, they're certainly worth taking a look at if you're out on the market for a new RV. We'd like to thank our friends at Sutton RV for accommodating us here. And if you'd like to learn anything more about anything you've seen on the show here today, log on to our website at rollinontv.com. Thanks for watching.
From off-the-road adventure camping to luxurious full-time RVing and everything in between, Forest River has the RV to fit your needs, budget, and outdoor lifestyle. To see our full line of trailers and motorhomes, visit forestriverinc.com. Forest River. Begin the journey. At Norcoal, we realize that some of your favorite RV destinations are off the grid. And Norcoal refrigerators are uniquely designed with that RV experience in mind. We call it Freedom Unplugged. To learn more about our Norcoal RV refrigerator line or to find a dealer near you, visit our website at norcoal.com.
There's been no slowdown in the popularity of vintage trailers these days. And here in beautiful Dayton, Oregon, there's a resort that allows you to try vintage trailer camping at its finest to see if this part of RVing is fun for you.
We are at the Vintages Trailer Resort here in Dayton, Oregon, heart of Willamette wine country. We have 31 rental units that we rent out as hotel rooms. When I say that we have 31 rental units, we do have a mix of vintage trailers as well as vintage inspired trailers that we rent as hotel rooms on a daily basis. So each trailer comes equipped, completed with everything inside that you would need, such as hotel quality linens, dishes, flatware, glassware. On the outside, we also provide each trailer with a barbecue grill, 2 vintage cruiser bicycles, and a small patio set. The oldest trailer that we have on site here is our 1947 Spartan Manor. I would have to say the most unusual trailer would be our Flight Camp Neutron Couples Edition. It was designed for our application here, and it comes with an enormous deep soaker tub. So we do have several units that we have collaborated with Flight Camp out of Bend. We also have some newer units that are vintage inspired. We also have some units that have been redone by local gentlemen. The first year that we opened our doors, we started with about 9 trailers. The second year we had a total of 19, and this year we've just finished out our 3rd season with 31 trailers. We are open all year round. Yes, the property is a total of 14 acres. The Vintages is a neighborhood in the RV park itself, and it just has that neighborhood feel. On the property itself, we have a seasonal pool and hot tub. We also have a clubhouse that's available by reservation. We have a general store. We have laundry facilities, and like I said, we are in the middle of wine country.
Let's take a quick look inside this classic old Westwood Coronado. I kind of think campers were a little smaller back in those days. In my opinion, This beats a hotel room any day. To learn more about the Vintages RV Resort, log on to our website at rollinontv.com. And thanks for watching.
Wow, am I glad I used AquaChem. Maybe chili wasn't the best idea.
AquaChem, the most powerful odor control available, and the #1 seller for over 50 years.
Welcome to our RV preventive maintenance video series. Today we're going to talk about a small component on your RV that does a big job, the RV water pump. We depend on the water pump to work when we need it, but it's usually neglected when it comes to preventive maintenance. Today we'll talk about how the water pump works and what you can do to keep it working. Your RV is equipped with a 12-volt on-demand water pump. The pump is part of the essential equipment that makes your RV self-contained. If you aren't connected to a city water supply, you can store potable water in the RV's fresh water tank, and when you need water, you simply turn the water pump switch on. When the water pump is turned on, it pressurizes the entire water system and shuts off at a factory set shut-off pressure. When you open a water faucet in the RV, the water pressure starts to drop. When it reaches a preset pressure, a switch closes, turning the pump back on, and it pressurizes the water system again. That's a quick rundown on how your RV water pump works. Now we can discuss some easy preventive maintenance steps to keep the pump working. RV water pump preventive maintenance is simple. It primarily consists of keeping the water system sanitized and periodically inspecting and cleaning the strainer. SureFlow, a leading water pump manufacturer, stated that a lack of sanitizing the water system is the #1 reason for premature pump failure and poor performance over time. When you don't sanitize the RV water system, scale starts to build up on the internal diaphragm and valves. Eventually, this scale can cause low water flow and leak back. An indicator of leak back is when the water pump sporadically cycles on when no faucets in the RV are open. I always sanitize the RV water system when I take the RV out of storage in the spring and anytime we notice an odor in the plumbing system. I just mentioned that leak back can cause the water pump to cycle on when all the faucets are turned off. Another thing that will cause the pump to cycle on when the faucets are closed is a leak somewhere in the plumbing system. So if your RV water pump starts cycling on and off when there's no demand on the pump, turn it off and inspect the water system for leaks. To clean the water pump strainer, make sure the water pump and any water supply going to the RV is turned off and open a faucet in the RV to relieve the water pressure. Disconnect the water line going to the strainer on the front of the pump. Next, unscrew the strainer assembly from the pump. On most water pumps, you can simply grasp the front section of the strainer and turn it counterclockwise. It will separate from the main section of the strainer. Now you can remove and clean the strainer screen. When the strainer is clean, reassemble it in the opposite order. Make sure there's water in the freshwater holding tank, turn the pump on to pressurize the system, and check for leaks in the areas where you were working. So, routinely sanitizing the RV water system and periodically cleaning the strainer can extend the life of your RV water pump. Add these checks to your RV preventive maintenance schedule and it's one less thing to be concerned about. To learn more about using and maintaining your RV, visit RVOnlineTraining.com. Happy camping.
We hope you enjoyed this week's show, and for more information on anything you saw on the show, along with additional videos, stories, and RV news, visit our website at rollinontv.com. You can also find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Vimeo. As usual, this has been another fun production.